The U.S. military has carried out deadly strikes in the Pacific Ocean, again. 3 boats destroyed. 8 people killed. But these weren't warships, they were alleged drug-trafficking vessels. So why is the U.S. using military force, and why are lawmakers warning this could cross a dangerous legal line? Let's break down what's happening, and why this matters far beyond drug trafficking. On December 15, U.S. Southern Command confirmed that American forces struck 3 boats in international waters in the eastern Pacific Ocean. According to the Pentagon, the vessels were operating along known narco-trafficking routes and were linked to designated terrorist organizations. 8 people were killed in the strikes. These attacks are part of a broader campaign called Operation Southern Spear, launched earlier this year to aggressively target drug smuggling networks at sea. This was not an isolated incident. Since September, at least 95 people have been killed in similar strikes on suspected drug boats. Just earlier this month, another vessel was destroyed, killing 4 people on board. The Trump administration says these actions are necessary to choke off narcotics before they reach U.S. shores, but critics say the operation has quietly turned into something much bigger. The administration has told Congress that the United States is now in an armed conflict with drug cartels. That declaration allows the military to use lethal force, without arrests, trials, or judicial review. Those killed have been labeled unlawful combatants, a term usually reserved for war zones, not drug enforcement. Legal experts warn this blurs the line between law enforcement and warfare, and could violate international law. The controversy intensified after reports that a suspected drug vessel was struck twice on the same day, because the first attack did not kill everyone on board. Some Democratic lawmakers argue this could amount to a war crime, especially if those killed posed no immediate threat. Critics ask a simple question. If these were smugglers, not soldiers, should they have been captured instead of killed? Now, Congress is demanding answers. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer announced an all-senators briefing with the Secretary of State and Defense Secretary. Lawmakers in both chambers will receive classified briefings as pressure mounts for oversight. The message from Congress is clear. The American public deserves to know how far this operation is going, and why. The strikes are also part of a wider pressure campaign against Venezuela. The U.S. has moved thousands of troops and a carrier strike group into the Caribbean, while repeatedly threatening President Nicolas Maduro. Washington says drug trafficking and oil smuggling are deeply connected to Venezuela's economy, and the military actions at sea are meant to send a message. Just days ago, the U.S. imposed new sanctions on shipping companies accused of helping move Venezuelan oil. A sanctioned tanker was seized off Venezuela's coast, another escalation in an already tense standoff. Together, these moves suggest the campaign is not just about drugs, but geopolitics, power, and regional control. Supporters say Operation Southern Spear is saving American lives by stopping drugs before they arrive. Critics warn it sets a dangerous precedent, using military force without transparency or accountability. As Congress investigates and tensions rise, one thing is certain. This operation could redefine how the U.S. fights crime beyond its borders.